All right, I am walking. A new day. I got a late start this morning because the albergue that I stayed in last night, it was so nice. It was this new place. It was beautiful, but it was a little more expensive, and in the price it included breakfast. And I love getting breakfast before I start in the albergue, especially because right now I'm in an area where there aren't other options. So I definitely wanted to take advantage of the breakfast, but it didn't start till 7:30. That I think is the only drawback and the only bad thing I can say about the place I stayed last night. But 7:30, and then it just took a little while to get the food out to me, but it was really good. I mean, very basic, just coffee and juice and toast, but the bread was so good. In any case, good breakfast, but it is after 8 o'clock. And I've just gotten started, and when I left my albergue, a couple of pilgrims were coming down the road, and I knew one of them, and I just wanted a little distance, especially starting the walk, so I kind of hung back and told them to go ahead, and so it is a late start. I have a 30-kilometer day, which isn't too bad, and I have a reservation at the albergue where I'm staying, but these days have been just hot and humid. So it's nice to get started earlier in the morning when the weather is better, but just wasn't the case today. Anyway, I really liked where I stayed last night. I was the only pilgrim there, and for most of the time, I really thought I was going to have like my own room. There are some private rooms, but I was staying in the bunk room. But then a couple other people must have arrived. You know, the place isn't just for pilgrims. Anyone can stay, because there were some things when I got back from grabbing a small bite to eat. There were some things in the room, and then it was like 1:45 in the morning. Two people came back from wherever they were. But they were pretty quiet, and otherwise, I had a very, very private space. And again, the place was just so new and so clean, and the bathrooms had soap and paper towels and a hairdryer. And sometimes, even though it was a more expensive stay, I do really like staying in a slightly nicer place. It just makes me laugh a little bit. I'm like, it's the kind of pilgrim I am now. I don't mind. I really don't mind. The municipal albergues are more basic places, but sometimes it's nice to have just a tiny bit of luxury. Okay, I am on a street and I have to pay attention, or on a road, I should say, that could potentially be busy. Gonna pay attention to where I'm going, but I'll probably check back in later with another update. So many ups and downs on these stages in the past few days. Whew. Okay, got it. I can do it. Walking through what feels like clouds of moisture. This air is so thick and heavy. So thick and heavy.